Across the automotive, medical, utility, and many other industries, rubber-to-substrate bonding is a common process. Creating a successful rubber-to-substrate bond means both choosing the right adhesive and using the adhesive properly. In all applications, the integrity of the rubber-to-substrate bond is critical. The DuPont line of adhesives provides superior strength and bonding capabilities to fit even the toughest rubber-to-substrate bonding applications, but proper preparation and handling are necessary. Improper handling can lead to bond failure, product malfunction, and even harm to employees and customers. The first step is choosing which DuPont adhesive you should use. The experts at HM Royal are here to help recommend the right adhesive for your application from our broad range of products. This recommendation is based on the adhesive's performance with your specific elastomer, whether it be rubber, polyurethane, or something else. We are confident in our recommendation because we evaluate the performance of each adhesive with your specific elastomer in our lab, and we even provide you with data to back it up. After selecting the right adhesive, maintaining proper storage conditions is the next vital step in delivering top bonding performance. DuPont adhesives should be kept sealed and in a dry environment when they aren't in use. Generally, they should be stored between 60 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Once you are ready to apply the adhesive, make sure you complete all of the necessary preparation. First, properly clean and prepare the substrate to allow for the best possible bond. This includes ensuring that there are no barriers left on the substrate's surface. Barriers such as oil, solvents, rust, and even dust can negatively affect adhesion. For the best mixing results, HM Royal recommends using a propeller-style mixer at 60 RPM or higher, depending on the specific technology. Make sure to wear all personal protective equipment and mix the adhesive thoroughly in a well-ventilated location as specified in the TDS. Before application, make sure to determine the right viscosity, dilution ratio, and dry film thickness for the specific application. The optimal viscosity for your adhesive will depend on your application method. Generally, spraying will require a lower viscosity, where dipping and brushing will require a higher viscosity. The static viscosity of your adhesive can be roughly measured with a Zahn cup. At HM Royal, we are able to measure the dynamic viscosity of your adhesive using a Brookfield viscometer. Changing the viscosity of the adhesive requires proper dilution. To dilute your adhesive, check the technical data sheet for the recommended dilution ratio and dilutants. Determining a dry film thickness is important but requires special instrumentation. The dry film thickness is directly related to how diluted the adhesive is. HM Royal is able to make recommendations for viscosity, dry film thickness, and dilution ratio with our advanced equipment and technical expertise. Next, choose the best application method: brushing, spraying, dipping, or another method. Determining the right application method depends on a few factors, like cost, size, and complexity of application area, and desired throughput speed. While spraying tends to be more expensive, it is very efficient in terms of throughput. In some cases, large parts may be cheaper to spray than to brush. To reach proper atomization, spraying requires a lower viscosity adhesive. Be careful not to overspray the parts. This can lead to wasted adhesive. Dipping is the simplest method of application, and the equipment needed is often less expensive than for spraying. Like spraying, dipping can be automated for higher throughput speeds. Dipping requires a proper viscosity so that the adhesive remains on the substrate after removing it from the vat. Brushing is the most time-consuming method, but it allows for the most precise application. For intricate parts, brushing may be needed to properly coat the substrate. Brushing and dipping have near 100% transfer efficiency, meaning they have the lowest amount of wasted adhesive. This allows a gallon to go 3 times further than with spraying, which has only 25 to 30% transfer efficiency. Now you're ready to create the bond. After applying and drying the adhesive, you'll be ready to introduce the rubber and cure it. Avoid long pre-bake times to prevent the adhesive from curing too soon. Pre-bake time is the amount of time that coated inserts spend inside of the heated mold before bonding. Generally, a low pre-bake time is preferable for bonding, but each adhesive varies in how much pre-bake it can resist. DuPont's Thixin 560, for example, is extremely resistant to pre-bake. Checking the quality of the bond after molding can help you understand if a good bond has been created. For more help with applying and evaluating DuPont rubber-to-substrate bonding adhesives, call or contact HM Royal.